Nice additions, and boy, really shored up their defense here for the New York Islanders.
Grabner to Leddy. Bounces off the backboard. Walking out. Grabner again sends to the point. Leddy scores! The shot deflected in front. And the New York Islanders are on the scoreboard. The Leddy shot was redirected. Did it go off a Blue Jacket? Or did it in fact go off Kulemin, who was camped in front of Bobrovsky?
It's 3 guys in front of Bobrovsky here. You see that first shot wide. And Long Island does a good job of picking up the puck, getting the rebound, and from there, same plan, get it towards the net. This is off of a rebound. Puck retrievals is a big part of the game.
A drop pass, moving in Strome, and a pass in front for Lee just fails. Saved at the right point there by Straight. Cizikas shot from a sharp angle, and the Islanders have come out here with a flurry. Up high, Hickey, far side. Straight fires on, and Bobrovsky's got to kick that one aside with that left pass.
Just getting the puck and whacking it out. They got a little time to make a play. They're going to use it. The Blue Jackets want to correct that and get on these guys.
Jack Johnson, far side, Savard on to Johnson. Let's one play, scores! Jack Johnson, his second power play goal of the season, and the Jackets have tied it up. The red-hot power play continues.
Good job by the Columbus Blue Jackets on that entry. Dubinsky, Calvert, Atkinson out there, and Calvert's camped in front of the net. Dubinsky carries the weight there. Jack Johnson not only gives it away, but then gets in position for that. And he hammers that past Johnson. You see Johnson in the blue paint. Matty Calvert in good position, plus the 2 defensemen in front of Johnson. I don't think he saw it.
Dubinsky picks up the second as his primary assist to David Savard. A 1-1 tie here as we approach the 5-minute mark of this opening period. A pass here and across the line for Tavares. Onto the right wing. Oh, kick save and a beauty. Bobrovsky sees it through the traffic, who, as I said, did not play last night because of an injury of his own, returns tonight. Shot from the point, kick save. Again, that right pad of Bobrovsky, who stands tall in the Jackets' net. 8-1 are the shots on goal. The Jackets credited with the power play goal on their lone shot. And here's Bobrovsky to hold on into first place in the Metropolitan Division. Who would have ever expected that? The likes of the Penguins and the Rangers, of course, represented the Eastern Conference last season against the Los Angeles Kings. And the Rangers playing some pretty good hockey right now. They'll be here on Friday night for the mid-season classic right here in Columbus. Hamonic fights off a hit there from Collins. James Wisniewski head up, looks to the left wing. Collins dances through and across the line. Collins fires. Johnson the save. End of an era in the National Hockey League, at least for the present time. I'm not sure, though, it's forever. Connaughton.
I like that.
Dubinsky. True. And players start taking liberties against others. Connaughton deals to the corner. There is Dubinsky, backhands a pass. Do you think there's a place for it in the game?
Oh, of course.
Puck gets by Connaughton, short-handed. Here come the Islanders. Grabner walks in. Bobrovsky, an outstanding stop. And then hangs on to the rebound. Will late the play as he steps away from Letestu. Kulemin with a hit along the wall. And sent ahead here to Matt Martin. Martin down that right side. Kulemin a drop pass. Martin top of the circle, a shot. Bobrovsky the stop. Rebound, tried to chuck it home. Short side, but Bobrovsky will first fumble before holding on.
Dubinsky throwing his weight around out there. He's 2 big hits as he makes his way off the ice.
Grabner to the trailer, DeHaan. DeHaan lets one fly. Bobrovsky to stop. He's going to cover up to the rebound.
Make good decisions. Get in there. Spend a lot of time in this zone, the offensive zone, and good things will happen.
Grabner, right wing and across the line. He's got Kulemin with. Oh, that's off the goalpost. That had Bobrovsky beat and went right off the iron. Kulemin, who has the goal, hands it here to Foligno.
That was the message in between periods.
Savard steps up on Grabner. Johansson on for Jack Johnson, but it was swept away from him by the Islanders. Kuhlman with a shot, it ricochets, and Bobrovsky able to track that one down. And then injured a knee in the Olympics and was lost for the balance of the season. But he's come back this season stronger than ever, Joey.
Yeah, and you got to think about this guy.
Look at Atkinson. Speaking of thinking, the Jackets thinking of seeing Atkinson get on the score sheet. And Johnson juggled that one off the net to pick up some pretty high draft picks. And those draft picks now starting to pay dividends for his hockey club.
Strong was 5th overall in 2011. They got a 9th in Bailey 2008 and picked up a 4th in 2007. Hickey.
Collins from in front. And Johnson able to cover up. Strom drops it back. Strom to the red center line. Puck sent ahead. Drop. Fired. Save Bobrovsky off the left pad.
That's a nice compliment from a veteran former player, Steve Shields. I'm sure Sergei appreciates that.
And Shields said he knew that Bobrovsky was good, but didn't realize how good he was. Here's Foligno, the all-star, and it's stopped by Johnson on the shorthanded attempt and held on with 15 seconds left in the Johansson call.
To have a guy like that on your line.
2 shots on the just completed power play for the New York Islanders. Connaughton throws it to the corner. Dubinsky's on it. Dubinsky walks out. Dubinsky tries to send a backhand home. And Johnson got enough of it to steer it wide.
Look, the All-Star is not going to do this and get away with it. So none of you are. And that's kind of the response you feel. That's the team. I like that move by Todd Richards, if that's the case.
Great point. Here's Strom. Fires a shot. Scores. Far corner. Strom gives the Islanders the lead.
And that's just an attack play. It gets redirected, it looks like. They come up the ice with speed here. And Martin, the big body. That's Cizikas with the drop. And that's a pass. Martin, the big body. When you're 6 years old and you start playing hockey, they tell you the first thing, go to the net with your stick on the ice. And there you go. If you're playing with a talented player like Strom.
Tavares looking for a Poso. Picked up on the right side, and Boychuk rifles it deep into Jackets territory, but it's around the boards and on to Foligno. Boychuk finishes a check right there. The Islander bench. Hartnell takes exception to that.
Especially on that shorthanded plays. We've seen some good opportunities they've generated by using their speed.
Hamonic chops it away from Johansson. Walking into the zone now with Poso. Looking cross ice. DeHaan fires. And it's turned aside by Bobrovsky. 7:45 left. Developed some chemistry and is a good team. Last year, of course, Ryan Murray. This year playing with Connaughton as he has since Connaughton was acquired. And those two have developed pretty good chemistry. Oh, the puck turned over. Walking in, Martin. Oh, excuse me, that is Lee. And the backhand is swept behind Bobrovsky. It's 3-1.
Well, just as we talk about these two, a bouncing puck comes their way. And Connaughton and Wisniewski just can't bat this down. You see Wisniewski try to deal with there. He's got a player. Connaughton takes 1-2, swipes at it, and Lee comes in ever so quietly and makes no mistake. That puck settles down just perfectly for him. Forehand, backhand.
Onto the streaking Cizikas. Deep in Jackets territory. Backhands one in front. And there's a goal. That puck was bouncing, and it bounced right to an Islander who settled it down and swept it home. It's now a 4-1 hockey game.
And that's a bounce. An opportunity that the New York Islanders take advantage of. Here it is. You see Hartnell in the corner. He lost the puck and fell down. And they come with speed, really just trying to throw it to the front of the net. And you never know what happens to that puck when you throw it. Watch what happens here. It goes way up in the air. Where is it? A couple guys know, but they're out of reach. And that gets, not only lands on straight.
The Islanders lead 4-1 here, outshooting the Jackets 27-13. Foligno on to Hartnell. Here comes Johansson. Johansson moves in, fires, save, rebound, scores. Nick Foligno, there is goal number 18, tying his career and last season's high.
And what a play by Nick Foligno. Ryan Johansson started the period with some pizzazz. Ryan Johansson with a nice little play on net. And the rebound comes right out to that man. And here it is. Good speed up the ice. Good support by Scott Hartnell. Nice play wide. That's players is filling the lane there. Love that mentality of Ryan Johansson. Get the puck on net. Good things are going to happen. That's how they wanted to start this period.
18th goal, 40th point. Cross ice. Poso tried a high riser that sails all the way back into neutral ice. Less than 90 seconds left in the Savard penalty. Here's Tavares across the line. Tavares deals it on the right wing. Poso denied. Rebound left in the slot. Jackets recover. 20 seconds left in the Savard call.
Little spinorama. Looked like he was going to go back to his defenseman. Then he continued full 360 all the way down the ice.
Played right in on Bobrovsky. Outlet pass to center. Picking it up there is Poso on the right wing. Tavares streaks in front of the net. Wisniewski makes the play, and then Tavares able to bang it home. Wisniewski got a stick on it, but Tavares just camped on the near post, just waited before he backhanded it home.
And you talked about the New York Islanders and their quick changes. They've been in a lot of tight situations this year. One-goal games. As we take a look at this, Blue Jackets kind of get caught here. I don't know if it's a bad change. You see that broken play, and those are tough. That pass is intended to go across. Sergei bites on that. The puck ends up back the other side. He's got to go.
Back-to-back power play goals. They scored on the two-man advantage. Kessel and Van Riemsdyk. Toronto won with that 4-goal first period. Hamonic looking in front, backhanded cross ice. Oh, Bobrovsky, he's not out of this one. Another outstanding stop. Cross ice pass. Here, the shot. Boychuk, Bobrovsky. Tell you what, he deserves better. He gives up 5 goals, pretty well on his own. Jackets see this. I'm telling you, this is frustration. This is being upset about trying to be showing up here. The game's out of reach.